Alina, 38 years old, she lived with her husband for more than 8 years. They loved each other and it seemed they had a great relationship. They traveled a lot, loved to relax in the country, and generally liked to go out into nature or just walk in the park in the evenings. It seemed that everything was perfect for them, the only thing they lacked was a child. Alina dreamed of a child for many years. Together they went to clinics, they were examined, then they were treated for a long time, but they were not lucky. For the last 4 years, they have dealt with this issue regularly. After another examination, they were told that they would not have children. They said that the reason is in Alina. After all this, they lived in marriage for another 1.5 years, and then Sergi went to another woman. Alina found out that her husband had been cheating on her for a long time, and that she had been waiting for an opportunity to leave. For a long time she could not come to her senses, but nevertheless she pulled herself together and devoted herself completely to her work. Once, while relaxing at home, after work, she saw a story about children who live in orphanages and got excited about the idea of adopting a child. She was a wealthy girl. She worked at a prestigious job with a good salary. The area of the apartment also made it possible to take on the upbringing of a child. And so, having gone through all the instances, she issued custody of the child. She had a long-awaited son of 2 years. She was happy. She gave all her care and warmth to the baby. The kid was very sweet, calm and kind. They loved each other like family. No one could even imagine that Alina had a son, adopted. They even looked alike. When her son was 4 years old, he fell ill and she went to the pediatrician. The doctor examined the boy, prescribed treatment and was already looking forward to when they would come back for an appointment. Alina also noticed that she often began to remember the doctor and realized that she liked him. Having cured the baby, Alina no longer met him and hoped that she would quickly forget. She was frightened by a new relationship, since she had not yet forgotten the betrayal of her ex-husband, but this did not happen. Somehow, walking with the baby along the embankment, she met him. Her heart skipped a beat when she saw him. They chatted for a bit and he asked her out on a date. Since then, their romance began, which grew into great feelings. Alina realized that she had never experienced such feelings with anyone. The main thing that bothered her was that her son would accept him. And so it happened, the boy fell in love with him. He was attentive to the baby, they walked a lot together and very quickly became dear to him. The doctor made an offer to Alina after 7 months. Alina and her son were happy. After the wedding, they decided to take on the upbringing of another son from the orphanage. And so it happened. They had 2 sons, 1.5 years old. It was not easy for them, they had to devote a lot of time to children, but they loved children very much. The kids paid them back. Half a year later, Alina found out that she was pregnant, and at the age of 42, Alina gave birth to a beautiful girl. Their family became even stronger. Do good, help others and good will come back to you. Be happy.